So let's try this example where we have to take our composite figure and divide it into polygons that we have area formulas for. So if I draw a line horizontally across here, now I have a trapezoid and I have a rectangle, two shapes that we have formulas for. The formula for a rectangle is length times width. So I need to figure out what the length and the width are. So if I count my squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 4 for my length. I'm going to do my width, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now I have my length and my width. So I multiply length times width, I get 24. So that's the area of just the rectangle part. Now I need to do the trapezoid. These ones are always a little bit harder to do. So I have my bases that are parallel. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is my top base. My bottom base is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's my two bases. I know that they're my bases because they're parallel. I have to draw in a height from straight up from one base to the other, straight down. This has a height of 2 squares. So now I'm going to do base plus base. I'm doing this in my head. 8 plus 4 is 12 times the height. 12 times 2 is 24. Divided by 2 is 12. So the area of the trapezoid is 12 and the area of the rectangle is 24. So I'm going to add them together and I get a total area of 36. And this one doesn't have a label, so we'll do units squared. Okay? So find the area of each shape, but you have to make sure you use the correct area formula. So for a rectangle, it's length times width. For a trapezoid, it's base plus base times height divided by 2. Once you're done, add them both together. So I'm going to give you guys one of these to try. So see if you can figure this one out. Just to help you out, I would definitely start by drawing. Actually, there's two ways to do this one. You can either draw a line down here and do your angle of area of a rectangle and area of a triangle. That actually might be the easier option. So the area for the triangle, remember, is base times height divided by 2. The area of the rectangle is length times width. If you want to be more daring, you could actually also draw your line here. And now you have an area of a trapezoid that's a little bit harder, base plus base times height divided by 2. And the area of this rectangle, and add those two together. So you can do it either way. That's what I like about these. You have choices, but pick which way you want to do it. See if you can figure out the area of that composite figure. This is the last one that I'm going to have you do. So you have to divide it into two shapes that we have formulas for. I think the easiest way to do that would be to draw a line right here. And now you have a triangle and you have a rectangle. They're telling you what the rectangle is, 18 by 7. The triangle part, you remember, this is the if this is going to be the base of your triangle, the height has to be drawn in, so from the base straight up to the highest point. And they're telling you actually that that is 3 feet. So there's that to help you out. Figure out what this would be. It's the opposite side of a rectangle, so that should help you out. So you're going to do base times height or length times width for the rectangle. For the triangle, you're going to do base times height divided by 2. So this is going to be your last one, so see if you can figure this one out.